Morning. I don't know if you remember, but the other week I did a fast version of me doing my makeup, and a lot of you were like, can you just slow it down, please? So I thought I'd just do my daily makeup routine for you, step by step. It's very basic. There's probably nothing new in there, but I just thought I would show you what I do because a lot of you were asking for it. So I always start off with my Simple Rich Moisturiser, especially rich in the winter because I have dry skin anyway, and in winter it is way worse. So I can just hear my child chatting away in the background. So we do the moisturiser first. I don't really use a primer because I don't like to have cakiness on my skin and lots of layers, and I like to sort of keep it as minimal as possible, and I find a moisturiser's just as good. It keeps it on as long as your skin is moistured. I think it's fine. So just apply that everywhere, make sure it's in all of the creases where like you get dry. So that's that bit. And then I move on to my corrections because I've got some bags under my eyes. So you guys recommended these to me when I did a little shout out asking for which concealers are your favourites, and you kept with the collections ones. So I've got yellow and green because I get a little darkness under my eyes from lack of sleep at the moment, and then the green is for breakouts. I'm going to use the yellow one first. And I just want to blend this under my eye and into that crease there because I get darkness starting from in here. Just enough to brighten that up. Maybe we should slather a bit more on. There we go. Yellow done. Let's move on to the green. Now green covers up red, so any little red patches that you got going on, this is good for. Now I do have a little broken capillary here, which I'm not too fussed about covering. I'll try it anyway today, just because it's just like a little freckle almost on me now. It's just part of me. It's not a breakout, it's constantly there. So I don't really try and ever hide it because it's just part of me, but we'll put a little bit of green on it today just to give it that bit of coverage. And then I move on to my foundation, which I use number 7 because it's hypoallergenic. My skin is extremely sensitive and this works really well. It's got really good coverage. I'm coming to the end of this bottle, but I can just do this and I get like at least another week out of it. Which if you've got your foundation at home and you're running out, you're gonna buy a new one, unscrew the top and do this because there is so much left in there. Normally I pump like a little more than a pea size amount for my face. And that should be enough of this. Right, okay, and we blend out from the nose because I don't want any harsh lines around my jawline. As you can see, there's no like green sort of left. This foundation does cover it, so you're not going to have these green blotches everywhere. And that yellow under the eye just really helps to brighten them up still. But this obviously knocks out the fact that you've got yellow under your eyes. Next, we're going to go bronzer. I use Rimmel. I'm not someone who has a lot of money, so I do try and be careful with what I buy and get, if I can get it cheaper and it gives me the same quality, brilliant. And I find Rimmel does that. I think it's a great bronzer. I've used it for years. And I do a number 3 on the side of my face. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. by the time you get to your jawline, it's not as much on your brush, and you've got that nice natural looking like you're a bit sun-kissed look where it is picking up. We also never brush here out. I say we, I never do that. You might want to do that, you might like that look. I don't. And then I just add a little bit more just there, just a brush, and then just a little bit across there, just so that we don't have any obvious lines there, which generally you don't if you do this technique. And then I go on to blusher. Again, at the moment I'm using number 7. I have used Rimmel in the past. Smoked Oysters are really nice in the Rimmel one. But today I'm using Damson Mist. I recently just moved on to this one. I can't remember what I was using before. But it was like a smoked oystery colour in the number 7 range. But yeah, and then just a bit of pink. And I think my generation don't really wear blusher. We kind of just want to have a lot of orange on our face, whereas I think a bit of pink is a really nice touch. Yeah, another little spruce in. Okay, and then this set. This I got from the lovely backstage makeup artist off of Body Fix's Jodie. She gave it to me back then, and I'm still using the same thing. So that was like 2.5 years ago that we filmed that. So yeah, she was amazing anyway. She is amazing. She's still doing her makeup stuff. So you can go check her out. I'll tag her in this because then you can go see all her amazing work. Okay, and then eyebrows, we just go like this. I start underneath there and go up. And then the other side, I start from the top and down. And then I go underneath a little bit. So we started it with going under here and then on top of there. And then I go along the top here. I also only do, so these bits up here, the top of my brow, I do the inner top of my brow once I know that there's less product on my brush, because I don't really want a harsh line on top of there. I just want to fill in where I might have had like a few little hairs come out, just to build that back up again. But I don't want it to be like a harsh line, which I'm going to blend the one below anyway. So that's then harsh line. Well, let's get rid of that. And I use this brush. Nicely blended out. Just a regular everyday brow brush. I can't remember where I got this from, but it's just a really cheap one. You don't need to spend loads of money on these. It's actually a mascara wand, reusable mascara wand, but I use it as a brow brush. And this one is amazing. So let's just chat about this for a sec, because I got this from Tiger, aka Flying Tiger. I think they renamed themselves, which is just like a knick-knack store. There's just so much random stuff in there. I don't really know what the aim of the store is. There's just everything. And they do a few makeup brushes. I don't know if they still do this one, but it's a really, really good brow brush, because it is so fine. I don't know if you can see how fine it goes, and it has an amazing angle on it. So like to get any angles, if you wanted more of a point in your brow, to like put it on and get in there and be like doing that with it. It's great, and it stays really firm. A lot of brow brushes I find, so the one that actually comes in this set is quite thick, which is fine if that's what you want, but I prefer a finer one because I like to be able to draw hairs on if I can, like if I've got a big patch, because I do get a lot of balding in my in a bit here, they just fall out for some reason. So for me, it's just I can just do little brush strokes. Maybe when I've got more balding going on, I can show you how I do that as well another time. But yeah, that's actually how I do my makeup. And no, it's not. And then we go on to mascara. I'm using waterproof at the moment because it has been crazy rain and wind in Brighton, and I've ended up looking like something out of Kiss. So we don't want that. And I've gone waterproof because it's just going to be a bit of a lifesaver. I'm not going to have it running down my face. Again, you want to get right under the lash and curl up. That's what I do, curl upwards, because you get that bit of lift and you're putting more product on. Just really get in there, get under there. Do a little shimmy shake in there. Lash done. Now, I bought a really cool thing from Primark, which is a lash guard. So you can put that right under there and you can get right in, which is great for when you're doing someone else's makeup. But I don't normally use it on my own, but I'll show you how it works anyway, because it's pretty amazing. You just get right in there without any worries of it going on the skin. It's great. So really good for people who have got sensitive eyes and want to not have anyone come at them with a mascara wand. So I am like that. I think it takes me a really long time to trust that someone's not going to get it in my eye. Poor Jodie had to put up with that, I think, a lot of times. And yeah, even though I'm a makeup artist, I still, I mean, I don't know if I can call myself a makeup artist, maybe I can't. But I do makeup, so, and that is something I do. Yeah, I still get, like, if someone comes at me with a mascara on, I go, ooh, like that. So that is really good, because you can probably have someone's eyes closed and really get in there anyway. Or just give it to the person that's having it done. I know that's what I would want. But anyway, last but not least, especially at this time of year, bit of Burt's Bees on your lips. Works wonders. So yes, that's how I do my winter everyday makeup. Yeah, I hope that was really helpful. I don't know if it was. I was probably just teaching you stuff you already knew, but this is how I look. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.